Alright, how you doing, guys? My name is Sergeant McGinn, and today I am going to be going over task 071-Charlie Oscar Mike -0801. Challenge persons or a group that are entering your area. Conditions and standards. Conditions: you are a member of a squad or team providing security for your unit in a field environment. You have your assigned weapon, individual protective equipment, and the current challenge and password. An unknown person or persons is approaching your area. Some iterations of this task should be performed in Mod 4. For my bedroom, so I don't have Mod 4 gear or a weapon, but I am in the proper protective equipment: helmet, eye pro, gloves, IOTV with plates. The current challenge and password I'm going to be going with today is White Kirby. The number combo is 7. Standards: detect and challenge all approaching personnel. Prevent compromise of password. Allow personnel positively identified as friendly to pass and disarm. Detain and report personnel not positively identified. Okay. The overall risk assessment today is low. We're in a classroom environment. Just please be aware of your surroundings. Be aware of the nearest emergency exit in case of a fire or anything crazy. All right. And this class is unclassified. So getting right into it is a pretty cut and dry class. So say we're in a patrol base in the field or anything along those lines, and you notice an individual or maybe patrol coming right towards you. They're getting too close. As soon as they get a little too close, I'm going to order them to halt, and I'm going to tell them to identify themselves and tell their leader to step forward. Or if the soldier is just by himself, I'm going to tell him to step forward, tell him in advance to be recognized. Once meanwhile covering him the whole time with your weapon, you and your soldiers, I'll tell him in advance to be recognized. Once he gets within about 2 to 3 meters, I'll challenge him very low and discreet so no one else can hear it. I would give him, in this situation, I would say White 5. If he doesn't come back Kirby 2 or anything along those lines, and I don't recognize him, his name, or maybe even his unit or anything, I'm going to detain him. I'm going to disarm him of any, while my soldiers are covering him, I'm going to disarm him of any SI. I'm going to be looking for anything crazy, like maybe anything pertaining to reconnaissance, notes, or anything, maybe a map. Once I'm finally disarming him and I detain him, I'm going to notify my chain of command, and after that, I'll do what they deem appropriate and necessary. Say if they were friendly, I'm going to allow them to pass. So it's as simple as that. So at this time, after showing you guys what right looks like, I'm going to give the soldiers 10 minutes to practice, and I will allow questions or further guidance if I was unclear in any of my steps. 10 minutes has passed, so at this time, I'm going to pass around a sign-in sheet for the soldiers so I know who's coming through my lane. Now I'm going to be evaluating them with the 5164-Romeo. So when the soldiers are coming through, I'm going to be grading them with the letter grade T, P, or U if they are performing the steps satisfactory or not. So once the soldiers come through and I deem them with a go or a no-go, I'm going to report their results to the SGL. If they need to retrain again, that is totally acceptable, and that will be done. So once everyone comes through and get to go, we're going to close out. I will collect all the equipment used for the training. If we were in a field environment, per se, maybe rubber ducks, or collect the weapons that were used and Mod 4 gear. After that, I would take 5 minutes to conduct an AAR and ask the soldiers of sustains and improves, or open up for any questions. So after that time is allotted, I'll do final PCCs and PCIs of our gear: helmet, eye pro, gloves, IOTV with plates. And then once all that is conducted and finished, I will finally just ask the SGL permission to close out the site.